Start this again. So it's easier to figure out if it's a cosine law that we're going to use. Okay? So if you have the two sides with the angle in between the two sides, then you know it's cosine law. Or if you are only given the three sides. Okay, so let's fill this out here. Two sides and the contained angle. Or if you know all three sides.
Okay, I'll choose 2 words. Okay?
Thanks. Thank you. Any questions about this so far? We're good? Okay. So find the measure of angle C. What is given to me in this case? All sides. So that's the second case, right? So in this case, I'm asked to find angle C, so I'm going to have to use cos C equals to a squared plus b squared minus c squared over 2ab. So all what I have to do here is I have to plug in my numbers. So in this case, I have different letters, right? So let's actually make our formula according to the letters that we have, okay? So this is side D, this is side B, this is side C, okay? So instead of A, we're going to use D. That's it. I could have just made the A taller. That's it. All right. So that's going to be 500 squared plus 650 squared minus 750 squared all over 2 times 500 times 650. So here's something that I want you guys to remember is whenever you're solving this, you're going to solve the top first. You're going to find the value for the top first, find the value for the bottom, and then do your division. Otherwise, you're going to have to know how to put your brackets properly. Okay? So what I want you to do every single time you do this, find the answer for the top. And then the answer for the bottom. $975. And then if you do the division, then you're going to get 0.7538. Is that what you guys are getting? They're not answering me, so I don't know. Is that what you got for the top? For some reason, the numbers don't ring a bell. What did you guys get for the top? Yeah, I'm getting different answers, I think.
110,000.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. So that's 110,000. And then the bottom is? Okay. And then what would be your answer when you divide? 0.1692. Yeah. And then now I need to find angle C. So what do I do? Inverse cos, right? So remember, anytime you're finding an angle, you're going to do inverse of whatever ratio you have. So it's gonna, in this case, it's going to be cos. And then what do you get? 80 degrees. Are we good with that? Okay. An air traffic controller at T is tracking two planes, U and V, flying at the same altitude. How far apart are the planes? So I have two sides and a contained angle.
Why is there like a T in the end there?
That N, what does that N describe? North, right? So they're measuring the angle from the north. Anytime that you're measuring an angle when you're in control in pilot or whatever it is that they're measuring direction, they measure it from the north. Okay, so the angle that you see here from T to airplane U is 23 degrees from the north. Okay, now to angle V, it's 75 degrees from the north. So what is my contained angle? I'm hearing two answers, 52 or 75. 52? Okay, why 52? That's right, because my contained angle is this angle, right? My contained angle is this one, right? And what the 75 degree is from the north, but this is not what my contained angle is. My contained angle is between the two lines, right? So to find that contained angle, I have to do 75 minus 23 because that is not included in my triangle. Okay? So my contained angle is 75 minus 23, which is 52. And this was the trick for this question. Okay? The rest should be easy. Well, you never know. Okay, now I'm looking for side T. I'm going to call this side U and this side V. So I'm looking for side T, so it's going to be T squared equal U squared okay. Excellent. Okay, if I'm going to put the numbers in, so that's 15.3 squared plus 10.7 squared minus 2 times 15.3 times 10.7 cos 52. And another thing that I want you guys to do for me here, when you're entering this in the calculator, you're either going to enter it all in together, or if not, then you're going to have to find the answer for this, then put plus answer for this, then put minus, and then the answer for this. I'd really rather if you find it all together, because just in case cos 52 or cos whatever here gives you a negative, so you don't make a mess like some of you did on the exam. Okay? Because if the cos is higher than 90, your cos here is going to be negative, and negative is going to make a positive. So if you don't pay attention to this, you're going to find yourself making a mistake. So if you have a good calculator, you can put it all together in the calculator as you can read it off the board. Okay? If not, then be careful with your cos. So did you enter it all together in the calculator? What did you get? 147? Point what? 0, 0? Okay. Now I'm trying to find what? T. So what do I need to do? Square root. So remember that sides should be to one decimal place, so 12 point and then mile. This is a word question, so should be a therefore statement. Therefore, the two airplanes are 12.1 miles apart. What?
Now here it says how